Good morning. Good morning. Hi, cubies and newbies. I am Sunshine. This is the ABCube method for solving Rubik's Cubes. I've been playing with Rubik's Cubes off and on for 40 years or more since they first came out in the 80s. Early 80s, I watched the first competition live on TV. That was fun. Where's my books? Oh. This here guy right here is the one that won the first competition. Jeff conquers the cube in 45 seconds, and so can you, by Jeffrey Varasano. Awesome individual, amazing brain, beautiful brain. This is the book that I bought at the local corner store and memorized so that I also could solve the cube. It wasn't my own method, but I could solve the cube. Alrighty. How fast am I? I'm not fast. I'm about a minute and a half on the 3x3. But that's down from 3 minutes in the 80s, so progress. The ABCube method is two patterns. One's 4 moves, one's 8 moves. They're right there. And you hold the cube in your hand and look at the front of the cube as if it's a spreadsheet with rows and columns. The arrow represents the single slice you're going to turn. The line represents the rest of the cube holding still because you're only moving one cube at a time, one slice at a time. You'll notice there's no parity algorithm. If you're a cuber, you'll notice there's no parity algorithm. That's because parities are a lie. You don't have to play with them unless you want to. Because the cube is inherently honest. All you got to do, if the parity shows up, parity is defined as something that can happen on a large cube or a void cube that can't happen on a 3x3 because the 3x3 was the original. So that's how our brain works, cumulatively how the human brain works. Parities, so formula A moves a piece to the top and twists corners around. Formula B moves 3 pieces around. That's all you need to do to solve any complexity cube. A parity is where it looks like there's 2 pieces and only 2 pieces that need to be moved and the rest of the cube is solved. For example, this is not a standardized cube, this is a void cube. But this yellow and green wants to be over here where this yellow and blue is, and this yellow and blue wants to be over here. Okay, and the rest of the cube is done. So it looks like we have 2 cubes and only 2 cubes to move, which is a good place to throw up your hands and say, what? However, parities are all caused by the exact same thing. They're caused by the absolute center, the center that touches the parity. Okay? The slice that touches this parity is a quarter turn off. Because if you make a quarter turn off, you get a parity. You can do 2 quarter turns off. Okay? So this white wants to go there, and the green wants to go here. So this is 2 parity, 2 quarter turns off. You can still solve the rest of the cube. Makes a pretty pattern. But one quarter turn off and you can't. So what we do, if you have a parity, the slice that touches the parity is a quarter turn off. So on that slice that touches that parity, there are 2 cubes that look incorrect and 2 cubes that look correct. And so the human brain says, I don't want to mess up the ones that are correct, so I'm stuck. Well, they only look correct. They're not actually correct. And so it's okay to move them. And the reason you know it's not actually correct is because there's a parity. So on this slice, if I make a quarter turn either direction, then one edge piece is correct and 1, 2, 3 are not. And we can move 3 pieces around at a time. That's not a problem. We can solve this. Okay, orange is my top layer. I'm going to throw a random piece into this space that's incorrect, which will put that piece to the top where I can work with it. Okay, we're going to find the piece on top that's not the top color, line it up to the corners matching the front, determine its direction, and place it. Formula B is away up, in up, away down, in down. Find a piece on top that's not the top color, corners match the front, it's going in this direction. And when I place the edge pieces now, the parity has disappeared because it was caused by that single quarter turn, and it's undone by that single quarter turn. And that's true whether you're working with a 10 by 10 cube or whatever cube you're working with. Set the corners, and the parity has disappeared. Poof! No parity algorithm to learn. Set this one. We'll fix this one. Find the 3 corners that match are on the top, front, and right, and this piece wants to go to the top. So I'm using this column and this row, this row and this column. I move this piece away from the action. I move the space down, the piece and the piece into the space, and the piece and the space back up again. All right, so that's a quick overview. Now I'm going to play with my minxes. Yesterday I started. The Gigaminx, this is the dodecahedron. It's got 12 colors, 12 sides instead of 6 sides. So it has all of the colors, it's all of the colors of the standardized cube, and then the pastel version of each of them. So we've got white and green, purples. Purple's a fun accent. We don't have, we've thrown in purple instead of the orange because the orange is opposite the red. So we've got white is opposite gray, we've got red is opposite orange, we've got blue is opposite pastel blue, we've got yellow is opposite a lemon color, we've got green is opposite a lime green, and the purple, new color, is opposite pink. So we can have a parity on a 3x3 on a n by n by n cube because it's possible for the center for a slice to be a quarter turn off. We cannot have a parity on a minx because it is not possible for a slice. While it is possible for a slice to be a quarter turn off, it is always an odd number turn off. It's always an even number turn in the other direction. So the parities just don't show up unless you create them on purpose. Okay, I'm gonna play. I've been working on this one. For the minxes, I do the opposite order than the cubes. The cubes have no direct order of operations. They can be done in whatever order you want to. I do corners, then edges, then centers, just because it's easy. But for the minxes, there is a problem. There is a order of operation for the minxes because if you have the star pieces, this one doesn't, this just has corners. The star pieces are missing. But if you have star pieces, to move the star pieces with formula B, the 2 columns are one of the 2 columns has to include the center. And because the center is odd shaped, it affects not just the 3 that a cube will, but the 3 that you want to affect, and also ancillary pieces that are not star related. So you do the star parts first, and then the non-star pieces, and there's no double doing. So I do the star parts first. I kind of go layer by layer, just because I can until I get to the top layer. So I do the star parts first, and then I do the non-star parts of the center, and then I did that here, and then I did I go layer by layer. I did the whites. The entire white face can be done using formula A. The entirety of the star parts for the bolts can also be done with formula A. The star parts for the pastels and gray can also be done with formula A, but from that point forward, you have to use formula B. So I've got going layer by layer. I've got the whites, then the reds, whites, then the bolts. Okay. I will finish this. I will play with this until someone asks me a question. So I find a corner on top that has bold color over it. This one has red. I move it to over where it wants to be. Oh wait, I haven't finished this one. I still have more of these to do. I'm not ready for that yet. Okay, so I'm looking for a double bold edge piece. Okay, it's either on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, or it's on the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm sorry, I said double bold, I lied. It's single bold. And here's a red piece, okay? So I'm going to move it to the gray side so I can place it where I want it to be. So Formula B will move these 3 pieces, okay? And the top row and the column where it wants to land and the column where it is are all on one side of the center, so it's going to work. So slide away up, away from the action up, second action up, down, down. So it's up, up, slide up, slide up, slide down, slide down. Now here it is, red and pink. I'm going to move it above the red and pink side. It wants to come forward here. So 3 pieces, Formula B moves 3 pieces. I don't want to displace these, so I'm going to offset my yellow to catch this piece. And that move, while this one moves forward. So up, up, down, down, and then reset my yellow. Okay, so got a blue hiding somewhere. Let's find the blue piece. Okay, that's another when I'm I don't spend time looking for any particular piece when I am doing the cubes. I just find a piece and throw it in the direction it wants to be. So this one wants to land over here, so I'm going to bring it so it's above where it wants to be. It's on the blue side, so I'm bringing it to the blue side. So it wants to land here. I'm going to offset the pink to catch it, and then these 3 will move, and then I'll reset the pink. So top row, first column, second column. Slide up, slide up, slide down, and then, as I said, reset the pink. Okay, so now all of the bolds except for the corners are done. So find a bold on top. Here's a purple, wants to go here. I can place it with Formula A if I turn it upside down. However, the smooth move, the sexy move, is the inverse of Formula A, so I can do that at the same time. But it's it's Formula A, just upside down. So slide. Okay, and there it is. To demonstrate that it's Formula A, here's the red piece. Going to bring it over where it wants to be. You're going to turn it upside down so that this is going to come up. Okay, bottom row, right column. Out, down, in, up, out, down. It's harder to line up the pieces the more rows you have. Out, down, in, up. Okay? All right, so white's face down. Find a corner with the bold. Goes above here. So pause. Here's a yellow. Bring it above the yellow. Continue. Okay, here's a green. Bring it above the green. Okay. I'm just gonna do it to the other side. So away, down, down, in, in. The more complicated columns are, the harder it is to line it up. Reminds me of the 80s when cubes did not corner. All right, so white face is done. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have another yellow here I didn't see. All right, here's my yellow. Okay, above where it wants to be, to its correct side, I offset the orange, and we're going to place this here by moving these 3 pieces around. Slide up, slide up, slide down, slide down. Okay, so, all right, so the bolds are done. White's done, bolds are done. Okay, the next step is to do this, by the way, these corners will be, some of them will be displaced when I'm working with the top edge pieces, but it's still convenient for me to set them there. So just to move them out of my way, if I can ignore them if they're placed correctly. All right, so I find what I'm looking, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place this, like I said, the star pieces. So I'm going to do the double pastel star piece tips. Star tips. So I'm looking for a piece on top that doesn't have gray. This tip on top that doesn't have gray. This one's orange and blue. Rotate the top till it matches the center. So it's going in this direction. So formula B, first action is to move it away from the action. Okay, that's the horizontal row. And then where it's going to land here. So my columns are this one and this one, which is going to move pieces on the top. We really can't tell because it's not solved yet, but it is going to move pieces on the top, which is why we do the stars before the non-stars. So slide up, the whole column goes up, slide down, slide, whole column goes back down. Okay, and that's placed. This has a gray, this doesn't have a gray, so I line it up to match the center, determine its direction. So top row, first column, second column, start by moving away. Slide up, slide up, slide down, slide down. Okay, it's kind of interesting when the second column is the center. Here's a pink and yellow, so I move it above the color, center. It's going in this direction, so away, up. Hey, school bus! Away, up, oops. Away, down, back, down. All right, yes. I think you're my only viewer right now, so yes, I will Zoom with you. So, Let me do that. Start, but don't leave Twitch because you have to be able to see me as well. So even though I am going to do the Zoom, you have to still be on Twitch. So there's the link. Come on in. It's Saturday morning. I'm pre-set up for it. Admit. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. I should be able to enlarge it. There we go. Hi. Hi. Say something so I know what mic is working.
Hello.
Hello. Good job. Alrighty. I've been playing with my I don't know. Teraminx? No. Megaminx? Yes, Teraminx. What do you want to play with today? You want to go back and work on corners, or do you want to do a minx?
3x3.
3x3. Let's do it.
Let me go get my cubes.
Okay, I'm here waiting for you. Oh wow, how many cubes do you have? A lot, and you have a scube. Yep. Hey, can you do the scube? Because I can teach you the scube. It doesn't.
No, I cannot.
You what?
I cannot do the scube.
I can teach you. Because yeah, it does not use the ABCube method, but I can teach you. I can do the scube and I can do the IV.
I don't have an ABCube.
I just got it. So we'll do the 3x3. Find a 3x3 that is scrambled. What you looking for, dude?
I'll be right back. thought I lost a 3x3 for a minute.
Oh yeah. Well, show me real quick. Show me what cubes you have that are not the other. Because if you had to look for the 3x3, everything else you have is not one. So what do you have? If you want to show
I
me.
have a 3x3.
Right.
I have 3 of them.
Okay. So why were you looking for a particular 3x3 then?
I just like this one better.
That's just your main. Got it. Okay.
And I have the infamous 5x5.
Awesome. Too bad it's pastel because it's hard for me to see the colors on the camera.
Yeah.
But when you learn my method, you can do the 5x5 no problem.
I have a twisted 3x3.
Right, which is still a 3x3 internally. So my method works for this one as well.
But it's twisted.
Yep, that's just a shape modification though. The internal is still the same.
2 2x2s.
2x2s are good.
This is a Moyu brand.
Uh-huh.
It's very nice.
Okay.
Not magnetic.
I really love magnetic cubes though. Now that I've tried a magnetic cube.
This is magnetic.
It's a what? A magnetic?
Magnetic.
Okay.
I have 2 cubes. This one's not magnetic. This one is.
Okay.
I have a
Is that the one that's heat sensitive and the colors change when you hold it? I have one of those. I could not solve it all through winter because I couldn't get my hands warm enough to change the colors.
I have a Kilominx.
What's that?
A Kilominx.
Okay, that's the 2x2. I have that one right here.
And then Pure Minx magnetic.
Mm-hmm.
And the Mega Minx.
Okay. You can solve the Pure Minx with just Formula A. Do you know how to solve the Pure Minx?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. All right, so we'll go with, do you want to work on the corners of your 3x3 or do you want to learn how to solve this cube?
Corners on 3x3.
Okay, corners on the 3x3. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to start with yellows because I like.
Gotta make someone keep first.
Scramble it. Let's do it. If anyone else, if you've just joined me, I am Sunshine. This is the ABCube method for solving Rubik's cubes. We're working with I'm Sunshine, and I'm here on Zoom with School Bus, and we're going to I'm teaching School Bus my method for solving corners. He can solve corners by himself intuitively for the first 4, but I'm teaching him my method because it works the same for the first 4 as it does for the second 4. And then once you've learned A and B, the entire cube can be solved with just Formula A, just Formula B. Works on larger cubes as well, also works on minxes. Formula A brings a piece to the top.
Formula B moves 2 pieces around.
Yes, Formula A brings pieces to the top and twists the corner. Formula B moves 3 pieces and only 3 pieces around. Unless you're on a minx and you're working on the star pieces, then it moves non-star pieces as well. So you do the star parts before the others.
Scrambled that.
Scrambled, good. All right. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to ignore everything with the corners. We're going to work on the corners. We're ignoring everything. Now this is not the standard beginner's method, which works around the center and usually goes layer by layer. The reason why this is not the standard method is the standard method uses many algorithms, takes weeks to months to learn before you can get off of a cheat sheet, and and then it only works on the 3x3. You have to learn more algorithms when you advance to a 4x4. So we're gonna use my method. I'm here to teach my method. There's as many methods for solving Rubik's cubes as there are people who solve Rubik's cubes, but they're all built around 3 to 4 different methods, and then they're adapted.
soon be getting more cubes. Soon. We're getting a Eden 339.
I have that. I will
You
be
have
happy.
that. I know you do.
Yeah, you saw me.
I like it.
I do too.
So I'm getting a 339, a Mega Minx. Again, another GAN, which is kind of like this, but magnetic.
Okay. Any magnets make everything better.
This one's a Modu cube.
Okay. Before magnetic cubes became a thing, someone had made a cube made out of just not crystal, uh, not crystal, but clear. They had 27 clear cubes, and they put the stickers on them. But they drilled holes in them and put magnets in them, so the entire cube was held together just by magnets. So you could take it apart and put it back together again. And I wanted that and didn't buy it right away when I found it. And so then I went and I looked for it years later for Rubik's Cube magnetic. Suddenly all of the cubes were magnetic, and I couldn't, that diluted the search algorithm. And so I couldn't find either to buy the cube or to get the directions for building it. So that's still on my to-do list. Is I'd love to have one that you can just pull apart. The first cube, by the way, I think I've told you this. The Mr. Rubik did not invent the puzzle. The puzzle already existed as a 2x2 with 6 sides, 6 colors. I'm boring you. 6 sides, 6 colors, but it was held together by magnets, so you could take it apart and put it back together again. But the twisty puzzle, 6 colors, one on each side, puzzle already invented. He already did it. So, all right. So we're going to look at your cube. Okay. We're going to work on. We're looking at corners. So we're ignoring everything but the corners. Find me a corner that has yellow on it, and then hold that
This
cube.
one.
Okay, and then hold your cube so that yellow is on top, the top face. Okay, you twist it. That's okay, and then yeah, and then just that yellow should be top, front, left under your left thumb on the top. So you just
Wait a minute. I have to go to medicine first.
what?
I have to go to medicine first.
Okay, you go take your medicine. I will sit here and play with my minks.
Okay.
If anyone else comes in, we got to join. I might have to end the session. You know what? In fact, I'm going to end the session because there's a time limit on it, and I'll start the session again when you come back. Okay. I ended the session because of timer. Let me know when you are back, and I will start Zoom again. Okay. Alrighty. So I've got the whites done. I've got the bolds done. The next thing I'm working on is the star tips for the pastel sides. Here's one that doesn't, here's a piece on top, star tip on top, doesn't have gray. I'm going to bring it over to match the center. It's going in the pink direction, so it's going to go over here. So top row, first column's where it's going to land, second column's where it begins. So away, first up, back in, second up, this entire thing comes in, and then down and down. All right, so we've placed pieces one at a time. School bus says he's back. He's right here again, so let's do that. I'll do that again. The session can only be 40 minutes long because I haven't paid for it. So for it to to just keep clocking when you weren't there. That did not make sense. So launch the meeting. Here it is. Click on the link again and come on in. Do you still have the link? I will admit you when you click on the link. You have to close out of that meeting and go back into it. There you are. All around the. There you are. All right. So corners. Working with yellow corners. Okay, find a piece that has a corner, just one of them. Okay. Okay, we're going to hold that corner on the top face, but we're going to rotate the cube so that it is under my left thumb, your left thumb. Good. Okay, so the cube that has a red on it, the one under your right thumb now, the cube that is red on top. Is there a yellow anywhere on that cube? No. Is there a yellow anywhere on the cube corner underneath it? Yes. Okay, so as long as there's a yellow on one of those two pieces, formula A is going to bring it to the top. We're going to keep our, out, down. Let me catch up with you, dude. Okay, so good. So hold the cube stable. Don't rotate it, but rotate the top face so that the cube that's under, like that. Okay, so this the corner that's under your right thumb now, the orange, is there a yellow anywhere on that? No, you can speak. I can hear you. The cube underneath it? Is there a yellow?
No.
Okay, just rotate the bottom, then rotate the bottom by a quarter turns until the answer is yes. Okay, formula A will bring it to the top. So out, nope, not the down first. Out, down, in, up. Again, out, down, in, up. Until the yellow is on the top face. Keep going. There you go.
Nice.
Now we've got 3. Hold the cube stable, rotate the top layer only. And then on that cube, is there a yellow on top? Is there yellow anywhere on that cube?
No.
Underneath it, is there a yellow anywhere on the one underneath it?
No.
Rotate the bottom by single quarter turns until the answer is yes. There you go.
Yes.
Formula A. Bottom row out.
Out,
Right
down, and up. Out, down, up, out, down, and up, out.
Yay! We got it. We brought the yellow to the top. Now we can rotate the cube if we want to in between stages. But so one of 3 things has happened now. Either because the corner has 3 colors, not just one. We've only looked at the yellow up until now. So now we're going to look at the other colors. And one of 3 things has happened. Either all of the corners match to each other already, or none of them match to each other, or one side matches and the others do not. So I can tell that the green does not match the blue, the green does not match the orange. Okay, so the red matches the red. So I want you to hold the cube so that the red is facing away from you. Twist the cube so that the red is facing away from you, facing towards me. Good job. Okay, so now we do formula B. Top row, outside columns. The cube under your left thumb is going to be preserved. Okay, so watch my hand. I'm going to do it once first, and then I'm going to do it with you. So put the cube down for a second. Watch my hands. Okay, this cube is going to stay the same. These ones are going to move. So I'm going to this cube, move it away, left up, back, right up, away, left down, back, right down. Okay, so let's do it again with you. Hold the cube in your hand. Okay, so slide the top layer, wrong way. And then left up. Okay, reverse the slide. And then right up. And then slide again, left down. and then slide again, right down. Okay, so now go right into Formula A to bring the yellow back to the top again. Pause, slide the top, not the whole cube, just the top. Continue with Formula A. Pause. Nope, don't turn the cube. Good job. Nope,
Out,
nope,
down,
nope, nope. Bottom row first.
out,
Nope, that's not out.
down,
Nope, nope, nope. Away from,
out,
nope, that's not out. You have to move away from where the action's taking place. Nope,
out,
nope. Bottom row. Nope, wrong way.
out,
Yes.
down, and up.
There you go.
Nice!
Nice. There we go. Let me catch up with you. My sticker fell off. Okay, so yellows are now happy with each other. Yellow corners are now happy with each other. Okay?
Yes.
So put the yellows face down, and we're now going to work on the four corners opposite yellow, the second four corners. Look at that. You already have 3 on top. Okay?
Oh, wow.
So hold your cube so that the one that's not white on top is top front right. So twist your cube till the green is, okay, that works too. Okay, so Formula A to bring that to the, wait a minute, this is not right. You cannot have 3 up and 1 down. You cannot have one corner and only one corner twisted. That corner is manually twisted. It's impossible to have on a cube. And so you have your cube is manually twisted. Okay, now let's look at it. Okay, so white's on top. Again, you can have 1 white on top. You can have 2 whites on top. You can't have 3 and not 4. So your yellows are still happy. Show me your yellows. Okay, good. Yellows face down. All right, so looking at the whites, all of them match the sides. None of them match, or one side does. So I can see that green does not equal red. I can see that red does not equal orange. So it looks like your blue sides match. Look, rotate your cube around to see if, okay, blue sides match, right? Okay, hold the blue facing away from you, facing me. We're going to do Formula B again, okay? So, slide, nope, wrong way. Left up, reverse, right up, and then slide. Nope, other way, left down, and then slide, and then right down. Good. Now Formula A to bring the whites back to the top without rotating the cube. So out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Pause. Rotate, slide the top. Keep going. Bottom row, out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Pause. Slide. Again, out, down, and up. Nope. Bottom row away. Nope, that's not away. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Good job. All right, so now your whites are happy with each other. Your yellows are still happy with each other. Check to see that top matches the bottom, and if it does, then your corners are done. And you've got your centers lined up already too, I see. So yay! That's the corners. Now, do you want to scramble that and do corners again, or do you want to move on from corners and do the opposite edges next?
Opposite edges.
Okay. All right. The more you practice my patterns away from me, the more they're going to become just second nature. And so let me explain what I mean by away, because you're looking at which direction the cube, where the cube is going to go, and so you want to move that piece away from the action so it doesn't get caught up in it first, and then you're down and up. Okay. All right. So your corners are done. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, we've been looking for yellows and whites. We're going to keep looking for yellows and whites. I'm so excited for you, dude. Okay, so hold the cube in your hand so that as dictated by the corners, yellow and white are left and right. and then that way you can rotate your cube toward you or away from you. Okay, so you're going to keep yellow and white left and right until the yellow and white edges are all done. Okay. Now you can flip the cube so that yellow went in the other direction, but as long as they're yellow and white are left and right, it's going to be fine. So find a piece in the middle that has a yellow or white on it. I see that white and blue right there. Okay. No, not on the yellow or white sides, only in the middle. Yes. Okay. Now bring that so that it's top front. No, don't move anything. Nope, 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 nope. Don't move anything. Good. And just twist the cube like this so it's in top front. Nope. Yellow and white stay left and right. Yellow and white stay left and right. You just turn it. Yeah, good. Well, okay, that works too. All right, so, but you want the yellow or the white to be on top, not the front. So you're going to flip the cube so that yellow and white are on other opposite directions. Keep that cube top, though. All right, find another yellow or white. There's a yellow and orange right there on the back. Rotate, twist your cube toward you. Twist your cube toward you. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Keep, watch me. See my hands? Twist it toward you. No, look at my hands. Twist it towards you. Keep yellow and white left and right. Nope. Bring the red centerpiece down to the front centerpiece. Just hold on to move the whole cube. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. Just move the whole cube like that. Wrong way. That was away from you. There. Now you have a yellow and orange in front of you, and the yellow's on top. Okay? Keeping yellow and white left and right, what I want you to do is I want you to rotate the corners so that the orange corners match the front. So like that. Keep that cube there and move the keep that cube there and then move the corners down toward you so that the orange matches the front color. Yes. Good. Okay, so now your yellow is on top in the center and the corners match the front. Okay? So it's going in the white direction, which is to your left. It's going in the yellow direction, which is to your left. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to move the top row so that cube is away from where you want it to be. So nope, that moves it in. You want to move it away. And then the left up, and then top back, the way it was, the top, good. Now center layer up. Good. And then slide the top again. Nope, wrong way. Wait, what happened? Okay. Okay, so slide the top again. And then down. Left down. And then right. No. I said right. I lied. Top. The top back. Reverse the top again. Top layer. Top layer. Top layer. Nope. Top layer. Good. And then center layer down. Center layer down. Good. Now, so your yellow and orange should be placed correctly. And we messed up our corners. Okay, let's play with corners until we get really, really comfortable with the A and B. Okay? Because the formula B for the edges is the same muscle memory as it is for the corners. For the edges, it's the same as it's slide up, slide down, slide down. So work on that. In fact, maybe just use your 2x2 so you're not getting confused by the other corners. But just play with formula A. You got formula A mostly down, but sometimes you skip the bottom. You do the right before the bottom. So just practice with formula A and formula B on your 2x2, and then once you get the muscle memory down, then that muscle memory will transfer to the larger cubes. Okay? So I'm giving you that homework. We've been here for 50 minutes, so it's time for me to end. So thank you. I appreciate you letting me teach you. It's happy for me. So why don't you, you're the only viewer, why don't you give my sign off?
Hello. No, surprise, ABCuber. Have fun. Get some sunshine. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Awesome. And everybody go have a wonderful day. Go walk in the sun. Go drink some water. Go be nice to yourself. Go be happy. You deserve to be happy. And I will be back next week. Bye.
Bye.